Welcome back to episode 3. I have worked on the villagers a little bit. We have Fletchers. We have plenty of wood for sticks. And we are going to be working toward getting all of our quartz today. I have the stonecutters ready. I just need to clear this out, get the villagers over here, and then we will go work on our iron farm / other farm tower. It'll be great. And before I actually do all that, I need to go run to my farm in real life, feed goats, dogs, kitties, stuff like that. So I'll be back. It's about 4:30 in the morning, so I'm a little tired. I just got out of bed, drank a shit ton of caffeine, and I'm ready to start my day. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but there is a train going by my house in the background. It's driving me crazy. You know what I'm saying? No, but we're gonna have to use that song again. That was way too short for that. I thought this would take a little bit longer. I am running out of food, so I think you know what else we need to do this episode. I need to make a chicken farm. I feel like that'd be the easiest one, and I know somebody who might be able to help us do that. Okay, so I lost some audio because my mic is stupid. Despite that, though, we filled this up with chickens. I don't know about the entity cramming. I think when they grow up, a lot of them might die. But anyway, they just fill that hopper. The dispenser automatically shoots it out with the comparator setup we have. And it's not a lava farm. I know that song might, throw some people off, but it's better than nothing. And the lava farms are weird anyway. I'm just going to get a good sword for it. By weird, I don't mean to offend anybody. I mean, they're like really broken for some reason. I was watching an Impulse SV video earlier and they just don't work. Okay, so I'm going to work on the stonemasons, getting more emeralds, getting a bunch of quartz. I will meet you at the next project. It is not working on the tower. Before we do that, we need to set up something in order to work on the tower. One last thing, super simple. I'll show you it. I've designed it. It's fantastic. I will say, though, that we're going to need a lot of gold and iron for that project. Okay, so I just went mining. I got a bunch of the stuff that we're probably going to need. And give me one moment. I'll show you. So we've got... Well, we got some coal. And we got all this iron. I need all of it. I needed over 10 stacks in just hoppers. And the rest is just plus. Plus we have this right here. So we're looking good. We're sitting pretty. You're probably also wondering how I have the budding amethyst block. I have a data pack that lets you silk touch them. I'll prove it right now. See? And I need to get all this smelted up. And oh no, that's going to take forever with just these furnaces. Well, that's what this is going toward. I'm going to make my super smelter so that we don't have to worry about it ever again. We're gonna have to smelt so much quartz because I'm using smooth quartz. And you're also probably wondering why we made a chicken farm when we can just get food from the farmer villagers. Well, we need all that money to go toward the quartz. And I am broke. Well, that's a lot of mobs. I'd also like to point out that some of the chickens did entity cram, but the majority of them are okay. And it's working. I heard it firing the eggs while we were inside the house. So boom, there goes. See? And yes, I died while caving. You'll notice my level. If you're wondering how we load the villagers too, one moment. It is quite simple. Oh no, please. Never mind. Guys, it's not as simple as I thought it was, actually. I take it back. Now, all you do... No powered rails needed. Get them up here. Have a block on either side of where you want them to fall. You can hit F3 and B to bring up the hitbox, but I've done this so many times, I know you just hit like right here. Boom, and he falls in. Cover that one, uncover that one, do that, and make sure to move your rail, unlike me. And then you just rinse and repeat. If you accidentally pull a little guy out too... Oh, well... One moment. I just leave him somewhere. That is good enough for me. And then I try to grab another one. And you have to do it like this. Sometimes it doesn't grab. There you go. And we are 3 short. Well, 2 after he grows up. But I got them all out. And here they are. My boys. Each one of these at the max level, no matter what, will trade you nether quartz blocks. And you have to smelt them, whatever. So I have to level all these guys up. And that's where most of my emeralds, or rubies in this case, are going. Time for the super smelter. Don't know where to put it. It's going to be like 40 blocks long. Really skinny. I'm going to have to make a building around it, I guess, at some point. Because I want all my farms visible, just looking great. But for right now, we have too many projects going on. And I need to get the iron farm done, which is the tower. So I think I'm just going to move the super smelter later. Just going to put it down somewhere for now. I think I was wrong on my hopper. Oh no. I think I need more iron. So let's think, right? Gotta load them all from the top, load them from the side, and unload them from the bottom. And it's 64 furnaces. That's 3 sides. Yeah. Yeah, no, I need a little bit more iron. Not a lot. We're going to see how much I get here, actually. I'm going to make the hoppers real quick. Yeah, I got to get some more. Not a ton, but like 3 more stacks of iron, probably. I'm just going to go get that right now. I didn't know that copper could be found in the raw ore form like that. That's cool. That is really cool. I'm finding more diamonds than iron at this point. Okay, I died. But also at this point, I'm not exaggerating on the diamond thing. There's even more right there. I'm getting old, dude. I used to not die in this game. Now I die all the freaking time. Don't know what's going on. You know, I had all the iron I needed, and then I saw this giant cave. I'm out of torches. Oh boy. Yeah, but we're gonna go get the goodies that I see. I see you, creeper. Mission impossible. Got him. Okay, I think we're good. If my math's mathing, yeah, we should have more than plenty. Okay, well, all that smelting, let's go pick out a spot and start. You know, I'm kind of just eyeballing right here, actually. Right, this line right here. Ignore the jungle trees. It's, yeah, this isn't really a bad spot for it. If I want to put this in a building, which please give me ideas in the comments what you want to see this encased in. I'm thinking maybe like I actually have no idea. Locomotive? Like a little train station? I don't know. But then we'd have to build a rail like I don't know, dude. I don't know. So at face value, this farm might be a little ugly, right? But like I said, I want to cover it with something. I don't know what that's going to be. We also could have buried it. But sticking to my guns. Gonna make everything look good. Okay, that should be all of those powered up. Let me sleep and then we'll test it. Test it. I'll sleep. We'll test it. Do that. Do that. Yeah, do that. I forgot to mention that if you want to put carpet down here and hoppers, you can feed them into this dropper again using or dispenser again using another dropper underneath with the same comparator setup off to the other side. And therefore, the chickens that grow up down here just make this accelerated returns, but I'm not doing that right now. So let's go test this thing out with a stack of chicken. First things first, I want to make sure that the carts return exactly where I want them to without interfering with each other as well. So we'll watch this guy come back. He should stop on the ramp. Yes, let's do this one. Here he comes. Boom, perfect. Now, the top is going to be what you smelt. There are two ways of doing this. There's you load it with 8 stacks of whatever you're going to smelt by just sitting it around 8 times and then putting in the fuel. Or if you're smelting 1 stack, I recommend putting in 2 stacks of sticks, hitting the button, letting it go around, and as it comes back around, you can either hit the button again or just wait for it to stop. We'll wait for it to stop just to prove, or just to show you. Here it comes. Exactly 1 stack. Send it again. Now all of them should be loaded. As that comes around to a stop, we'll go ahead and throw in our chicken. And we'll just wait for it to reset. No need to get impatient. And then send that around to all start smelting. You can hear them going. Look in here, here they go. And as they finish, this will start filling up with chicken relatively quickly. Way quicker than single, like room full of furnaces. A lot less work too. Super simple to set up. If you didn't see how I did it, it is a line of hoppers underneath, and we have it at 2 times hopper speed because we have one on either side coming into the same chest. And look at that. Already got our stack of chicken. And then on the sides for the fuel, you have a line going around. And then you also have a line going around for the top. Super simple. So make sure you power them in the proper way. Make sure they're all powered. At the end here, I'll show you what I did. Come out a couple blocks, make them turn around, and then go. If you don't bring them out a couple blocks, hopper minecarts like to cut corners, so you might double feed like one of these in the very end here. But I just like to be safe and bring it out a couple blocks and go back around. I don't know how often it happens in single player, but it happens in multiplayer a lot. And then these, you'll notice that I stopped these exactly before coming off of the hoppers. Just, you can power this last one if you want to as well. But I just pushed these back a little bit. That way you only need 4 levers and then one on the very back for the last little turnaround. And with all of the farms out of the way for what we need to continue in this world, I'm going to do some more grinding off camera to get the quartz that we need for our tower. It's going to be a lot of emerald trading. I've got the villagers now. I just need to do the trading. And boy, does it suck. One day we might finish the iron farm. But with that being said, we've got 2 more farms done. We've got another thing of villagers ready to go. I just need to do all that work. And I think I'm going to do that within now and the next episode. I'm going to end it here. I appreciate everything that we've gotten so far. It's great, fantastic. Unlimited food, a way to smelt it, and all the friendships we've made along the way or something like that. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Don't know when it'll come out. Maybe a week from now, probably. Take care. Have a good one. See you in the next.